Ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, welcome to The Week with me, Comrade Fatso, where we bring you the news faster than it takes the government to arrest a lone pastor at the airport. It's been a crazy week as Trump banned Muslims, Zimbabwe immigration banned a pastor, and the dancer Bev burned Andy Murizo on social media. Is she pregnant or is she giving birth to a baby bottle? Hashtag baby lager. But first, Pastor Evan. For those of you who woke up and saw that Pastor Evan has been arrested and thought that your Facebook page was still stuck on July 2015, you are wrong. Stop refreshing the page. Pastor E arrived back in the country this week and was promptly arrested. Dear Hurumende, you cannot find the missing 15 billion US dollars. You cannot fix the cash crisis. You can't even fix a pothole, but you can find a lone pastor at the airport just trying to get back into his own country. Why couldn't you find the $15 billion leaving the country if you've got such good eyes at the airport? So Pastor E has been charged with subverting a constitutional government. He's been charged with organizing a demonstration in New York, apparently without police clearance. What? Was he supposed to fly to Harare Central Police Station to get police clearance? And they say he's also guilty for all the demonstrations that happened in Zimbabwe while he was away in the US. Yes, because he organized the demonstrations via Skype. You might as well blame him for the bloody flash floods and typhoid while you're at it. Well, comrades, at least we now know what to do when Pastor Evan is taken to the courts again. The crew here at The Week will organize a massive Rotten Row festival with music, braai, and lots of flags. BYOB, bring your own bundles.
Hello, Diane, who's that? It's Sergeant Sungavano here.
Masquera say Sergeant Sungavano, ndi Stephen Mawarire. Good afternoon, Sergeant. It's Stephen Mawarire here.
So what do you want?
We are seeking police clearance for a demonstration that we are thinking of having. Tanga tichingokumbiro mvumo yenyu yekuti tingobatana nevanhu tingoita demonstration kedu kwatida kungoita upana.
Where's the demonstration happening?
Well, basically it will be in the greater Manhattan area. We'll visit the UN buildings and the like. Tinenge tiri munzvimbo yeManhattan tichizoendawo kunogara vakuru venyika ku United Nations.
For Manhattan you have to contact Murambinda police post. They are the ones who deal with that. Yeah.
Mune ma contacts awe.
Hello?
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 Hello? Muruku breaker.
Hello?
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 Follow Open Parley on Twitter for more updates about hashtag Free Pastor Evan. Here at The Week, we've done investigations into why Pastor Evan has returned to Zimbabwe. 1, he wanted to jump out of the president's birthday cake as a big birthday surprise on 21st February. Hashtag this flag strippers. 2, Donald Trump came to power and Pastor E was like, I know what it's like to have a dictator. I'm going to go and deal with the one I've got back at home. Hashtag Mawana Tanga. 3, Pastor E had seen that the Zimbabwean textile industry was struggling, so he wanted to return to increase flag production to help Zim asset. 4, he had left his baton stick at home in Harare and he just wanted to pick it up before the police found it. 5, he thought it would be an opportune time to sneak back into the country as all police officers are currently deployed at roadblocks. Unfortunately, he got impounded at immigration because he didn't have a reflector on his back right leg, just by the calf. 6, he wanted to remind Zimbabweans of the struggle against poverty, injustice, and corruption ahead of the 2018 elections. In other news, Zimbos now think they can get into the USA without a visa due to fake news that's circulating online. Comrades, just because Trump banned Muslims doesn't mean that you, as Christians, will get in. You might have to pray to Makandiwa, or Magaya, or one of those guys so you can get a visa. Good luck with that. Yes, Donald Trump has proved that he can get stupider and stupider. And yes, that is a Donald Trump saying. Taking advice from his right-wing advisor, Steve Bannon, he's decided to ban refugees from entering the US. Comrade Trump, you do realize that those refugees are mainly fleeing from countries where the US went to war? And you do realize that your country is made up of immigrants? Just ask those Native American chaps. I'm sure they wish they could have had a Trump ban centuries ago to make sure they could stop your ancestors getting in and begetting all this bullshit. As you all know, this is the month where our aging president gets a lot of hungry school kids together to show them what a $2 million birthday cake looks like. In response to that, citizens of Zimbabwe have organized the hashtag 21 Days of Activism campaign, where they're demanding that the president addresses 21 key national issues before he cuts a slice of that yummy cake. Join the movement through following the hashtag 21 Days of Activism on Twitter and Facebook. Thank you for joining us on the week. Follow Magamba TV on social media. I've been Comrade Fatso. This has been the week. You have been the people. Thank you and futsek.